Hart and I shut and locked the door when we left to go to the hospital last night. I know we did. I know it's Annie.
Hey, sis! Hi! Thought I heard somebody. Why do you look so scared for? It's me, your sister. Oh. What?
Oh, wow. Poor Dinah. Losing her baby right after you tell Hart that you're pregnant. Cassie. You did tell Hart that you're pregnant, didn't you?
No.
Oh, sweetie.
Look, I tried, okay? Many times I tried. But things went from bad to worse. I can't tell him about my baby when Dinah just lost hers. I can't do that, Reva.
Sit down. Just sit, please. Because I brought you something, a gift from our trip.
You didn't have to get me anything.
I know, but it's one of the perks of finding out you have a long-lost sister. You get to buy him gifts. Besides, I think you need something to take your mind off of all the bad things that have been going on around here since I've been gone. And when I saw this in the store window, I immediately thought of you and Tammy. Sorry I didn't wrap it. It was illustrated by a local artist.
Nursery rhymes?
Mm-hmm.
You got me a book on nursery rhymes?
Yeah, I thought that we could read them to the new baby.
Reva, burn it! Get rid of it! I don't ever want to see it again, okay?
What is wrong with you? What the hell is happening here?
Annie's back. Reva, I'm not crazy, okay? Annie's back, and she is making everyone's life miserable.
Are you sure?
Well,
are you absolutely sure?
The police think she's the stalker, yeah.
Well, how? How do they know? Do they have proof or don't they?
All the evidence is circumstantial, but it all points to Annie.
What does? I want you to tell me everything.
Okay, it started with Harley. Harley received a fruit basket with a note in the form of a nursery rhyme. Well, the fruit was tainted. Harley ended up in the hospital having to have her stomach pumped.
Oh, God, that's awful.
Well, everyone thought it was Beth, but then Holly receives dead flowers. I find my obituary in the paper with a rhyme saying that I'm a bad mother. And meanwhile, Lizzie gets this blonde bride's doll from Annie, made right here in Springfield. Now, the woman who made the doll said the customer didn't resemble Annie at all.
Well, then how did she know what the wedding dress looked like or the color of her hair?
She showed her a picture of Annie on her wedding day.
Cassie, you didn't tell anybody what happened to me, did you?
No, I didn't want questions asked that we were not able to answer, so I didn't say anything.
You know something? I can understand Annie going after Harley because of her spying on her at County General, and I can understand Annie going after you because you ruined Alan's plans to take over Lewis Oil, but Holly, I don't get Holly.
We all thought the same thing. But then we talked, and we realized we all had one thing in common. One time or another, our children were taken from us. For some reason. You know, Annie cannot have children. So the police think that she appointed herself judge and jury to women she thinks are bad mothers.
Well, it makes sense in a twisted Annie sort of way, but...
Totally makes sense, Reva. Annie and children are a recipe for disaster. The nursery rhyme clinched it for me.
I'm not doubting anything that you're saying, Cassie, but...
But what? What?
Let's just forget about Annie's obsession with kids for a minute. Who was the one person she was obsessed with hurting more than anyone else? The one person that she blamed for all the pain in her life?
You.
Yes, me. So if Annie's back, she knows that I'm alive. She knows I didn't die in that airplane crash she planned.
I know.
But what I don't get is that if she is back, then it's me that she's gonna want to come after. I mean, she hates a lot of people, but she doesn't hate anyone more than she hates me.
Okay, so what are you saying? You don't think Annie's a stalker?
I don't know what I'm thinking. All I know is that if Annie's back, I would be the #1 person on her hit list.
I'm glad you're back.
I'm glad I'm back, too. It's good to be home.
After everything I told you.
Even after everything you told me.
Where's Josh? Oh, God, Reva, where's Josh? He could be in danger.
Relax. We still have a family business to run. He decided to go to work.
I'm sorry. It's just after everything that happened, I just automatically think the worst. I'm sorry.
Even with you and Hart?
Why do you ask that?
Because what's going on at the hospital? And why did you leave Hart there to come home alone?
Because he's staying by Dinah's bedside, and I got the distinct feeling that he doesn't want me there, so I'm here.
Is that all?
I feel guilty. I feel so guilty about what happened to Dinah, It's easy to hate someone when they can fight back, but...
Not as easy to hate someone who's lying in a hospital bed.
I never thought I would say this, but I feel so sorry for her. I can't imagine what it would be like to lose a baby.
That's because you are a good person. But let me tell you something, Cassie. Don't let your guilt ruin things with Hart. I want you to go over to that hospital. I want you to stand by your man. Hart needs you over there, whether he thinks he does or not.
Okay. Maybe you're right.
Big sisters usually are.
Okay. Thank you. Feels really good to have you in my corner.
Good, because you're stuck with me for keeps and forever.
Bye.
Mwah. I love you.
I love you too.
Damn you, Annie Dutton. If you really are back, God help you. Because this time, you're mine.
Hart, if you have some water. I'm so thirsty. Well, Cassie, you finally won, didn't you? Are you happy now?